pages 106 to 108. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about are these ordering symbols. I know you know what they are. We've played with them enough this semester, right? You've got, what is this symbol?
Greater than.
What is this one?
Less than.
What is this one?
Greater than, less than.
Greater than or equal to.
Equal to.
Then less than or equal to, right? So one of the things that you'll have to do on the exam is analogous to what you had to do in the test. So here's a problem. Negative 19, going to be an open space here for you to fill in the blank. Then 0.2. You need to insert an ordering symbol to indicate which one is greater, less than, or perhaps even equal to. All right? So which one is greater, which one is lesser? Negative 19 is what? It is less. It's less than, so we insert that symbol. Okay? What if both numbers are negative? What if we had something like, I'm gonna make one up here, okay? Negative 1 and 2/3. And the negative 23 over 47. What about this? Which one is greater? Which one is less?
So it's greater than negative 23 over 47.
Which one is bigger? Which one is further from the origin?
1 and 2.
This one's further from the origin, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what you want to think. So, because the negative 1 and 2/3 is further to the left, because if you were to picture these on a number line, let's say over here is a negative 1 and 2/3. This negative 23 over 47 is not even a negative 1, is it? So that's going to be somewhere over in here. So that means the negative 1 and 2/3 is less than, because it's further to the left. So you would say this, all right? And that would be your answer there. This basically, you know, is kind of encapsulates, you know, what you need to know about this part of the chapter here, okay? This will be the first problem I want y'all to do as a group, okay? And I'm just going to put the problem on the board here. And what I want you to do, find the absolute value, okay? Find the absolute value. Okay, so find the absolute value. Can y'all simply tell me this? What is the absolute value of a negative 15.2? It's 15.2, right? Put absolute value signs around that, and then just tell me, listen, this is what your answer looks like. Some of you guys have been doing this on your test. You've been putting absolute value signs around your answer and circling it. Just don't do that. Just give me the number itself. That is not necessary. 15.2, circle it, and you're done, okay? That's all you got to do there. Okay, guys, the next problem, this is what I want y'all to do together, okay? Find this sum, negative 23, that's plus a negative 25, plus 3. Negative 23 plus a negative 25 plus 3. You ready? Go. All right, so y'all got this, a negative 45. Okay, good. All right, so by the way, this was up here, this was section 2.1. This is 2.2. Okay, so we're into section 2.3 now. And what you've got to do on these is find the difference. And I don't think this is going to cause anybody too much heartache here either, okay? Number 19. 9 minus a negative 15. You guys know enough about the rules for signs, right? What's minus a negative mean? It means a plus, doesn't it? And you know that 9 plus 15 is going to be 24, correct? So I want you to do this one as a group now. Let's do number 24 together. I want to see a negative 23 minus a negative 72. Okay, most of you got this, but be careful with the negatives on this. The answer to this one was a positive 49. I want to do one more because I see some careless mistakes taking place here. Let's do this one here, okay? Number 23. I'm going to back up one because I want to see how y'all deal with this one. Negative 67 minus a negative 42. Okay? Give me this one. Okay, guys. So this is what you want to do. Be quiet so that I can do this. Think negative 67 plus 42. One tactic that you can use to figure out the answer to this one, when the negative is bigger than the positive, further from zero, and you're not exactly sure how to make this work through your standard subtraction procedures that you learned in elementary school, what you can do is this. Subtract the other way around. If you can think of it this way, make the 67 positive and the 42 negative. 67 minus 42 or plus a negative. And the answer here is going to be a positive 25, isn't it? Well, since all we've done is switch the terms around, which one's positive, which is negative, when you make the 67 negative and the 42 positive, then the answer is going to be the same thing with just the opposite sign on. Does that make sense? For some students, that can help you come to the correct answer. But anyway, this one is the correct one, okay?
Yes, sir.
So what we're going to do now, section 2.4 is where we're at. Find the product or quotient. All right, so I put 2 on the board here. Number 25 should be a little bit easier. 26 has got a decimal in it. I want you to give me the answer to both of these. And yeah, that's what it's going to do. But I want you to give me the answer to both. Make sure everybody in your group understands how you got that answer, okay? That's good, though. Okay, so y'all didn't see the decimal there. Did I make it big enough? Here, let me make it bigger still. Can y'all see the decimal? Okay, so negative times a negative here is a positive. 12 times 5. I think every one of y'all got this. The point behind this problem right here, negative 0.9 times 3, is to make sure that you understand what to do with decimals. You know that 9 times 3 is 27. But if it's a 0.9 times 3 and a negative as well, I'm looking for all of that, okay? All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip down to section 2.6, and we're adding and subtracting like terms here. Problem 45 says this, a negative 6a minus 1 in parentheses, plus in parentheses, 5a minus 4. Now, always what I want you to do, initially when you work these out, is clear the parentheses out. All right? Rewrite the problem without parentheses. All right? Remember, if there's a negative in front of the second or in front of any set of parentheses here, if there's a negative there, and luckily right here there's not, that will end up changing the sign on everything in the parentheses, in the terms inside the parenthetical expression that comes right after. But right here, that's not an issue. So we group the two terms together. Add the like terms. How do we add like terms together? You add the numeric coefficients, don't you? So I see a 6 and a 5. What's 6 plus 5? 11. 11a. Now,
You bring down a negative 1.
a negative 1 and a negative 4 produces what?
Negative 5.
A negative 5. I'm stated it that way. I want you to keep straight here. Don't confuse the rules. Don't confuse your rule for signs, addition, subtraction, multiplication. 2 negatives here make a bigger negative. So this is your answer right there, okay?
Easy right now.
I'm glad to hear that. I really am. So let's do this one, number 47. You've got 8a minus 4 minus. Okay, so we've got, I want you to do this one together now. 8n minus 4 in parentheses, minus in parentheses, 6n minus 3. Get this one together. You ready? I want you to go now. All right, so here we go. There are a lot of mistakes on this one here, and this minus sign here did it to you. I knew it would. That's why we're doing it. So what we're looking at here is this. Stop. You've got 8n minus 4. Rewrite this problem without parentheses. that means you're going to be looking at this. And if you didn't do that, then you didn't get the right answer. Now we can combine our like terms. 8n minus 6n is what? 2n. Okay? Minus 4 plus 3 is what?
Oh, subtracting.
Positive or negative? Yeah, -1. Correct. Okay? So,
I didn't do enough already.
we're going to do one more like that, okay? We're going to do number 48. Okay, guys, I want you to do this one now, number 48. 6d plus 3a in parentheses, minus in parentheses, 4d minus 7a. All right, go. All right, so here we go. Some more problems with the negatives here, but I think y'all are beginning to get this. You really should. This is one of the things I have not seen good, consistent work on is this. Rewriting the problem without parentheses. You should do this as a general rule to start with. Okay? Now, once you've got this, now combine your like terms. 6d minus 4d produces what? A positive 2d. Then you got, see, now you can see easily plus 3a plus 7a. But y'all were trying to do too much of this in your head. And that's why one of the reasons you were making these careless mistakes. Remember, when there's a minus sign right here in front of the parentheses, when you clear the parentheses, here and here, it's going to change the signs on both terms inside. So this becomes a plus 3a plus 7a. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a few problems up here on the board, and I want y'all to work these out, okay? The first one is going to be 3 times 9x. I want to know what that equals to, okay? Then I want you to do this one for me. Number 55 is going to be a negative 2, 7b times 7b minus 2. I want that one. Let's do one more here. Number 59. 6 times x plus 1 over 3. You ready? Okay, now guys, listen. Most of y'all, I think about every one of you got 53 really quick, which was great. 3 times 9 is 27, and then just tag your x next to it, okay? There were some problems with the negatives here in 55. Remember, a negative times a positive, this is going to be a negative 14, not a positive 14b, okay? Then we have a negative times a negative. That's not going to be a negative 4, but a positive 4. Different ones of you were making one mistake or the other. But this is what you want as your answer. Now down here, this is what I would do. What some of you guys did, and I like that you did this, one of you in here did this, 6 times x plus 1 over 3. You should take this 3, you should look at 6 as the product of 3 times 2, okay? Factor it. This 3 cancels that 3, leaving you with just this 2. So you should think 2 times x plus 1, then you use your distributive property to get 2x plus 2. Okay? That's what you want to get here. How do you get what? How did I get the 2?
Oh, no.
See, some of you guys did it this way. Y'all said 6x plus 6 over 3, which is correct. I just think it's longer. Then you have to divide 3 into both terms. You got to think of it like this. And I just think that this is more work. 2x plus 2. All right? You can come to the same answer. I think this is a better way, you know, right here. This is fine. Okay.